Hey everyone, so now we're moving on to unboxing the iPhone 14 Pro in the gold color. So let's see if it's any different to 13 Pro's gold color. Apple didn't change the name of this one at all like they did with the space black. The silver actually didn't get a name change as well, but we'll see. Apple's been making the silver one whiter and whiter each year, and the gold has been changing slightly in tone every year. I think I don't notice, but I do notice. And here it is. And yeah. It looks really good. I actually really like it. And this isn't exactly first impressions, not gonna lie, gotta be completely transparent. I had to unbox this one and because I've been testing this one out for software and camera and stuff. And so this is the Max Gold right here. So you actually get to see both of them right here, and a quick little size comparison as well. So of course, same exact color on both the Max and the normal one. And I really do like the color. It's definitely like previous years. I don't think it's the exact same shade of gold either this year. Again, like they do keep changing it, and I do like it just because it's very subtle. It's not super gold here in the back. The sides here aren't extremely gold, and they don't look tacky at all. They just are very tinted towards gold, and I like that. It's definitely not gold, but it's subtle and towards gold. I like it quite a bit. It definitely has a slight pearlescence to it, so like right there. Sometimes it kind of has the exact same pearlescence as the silver phone, so that's something to keep in mind. If you've seen the silver phone or had the silver phone, this is basically that, but towards that gold shade, and of course with gold stainless steel on the sides, which does look pretty good. So let's go ahead and remove here the front. The edges are going to be more reflective than both the space black and the purple that we already took a look at. And of course we can do a quick comparison here just of all the colors we've taken a look at so far. So we have the purple versus the gold right there, and then the space black. The graphite of course is the one that I currently have from last year, but here we have those three colors right there, and you can compare for yourself and see the differences. Here when comparing to these two darker colors, this almost doesn't look gold at all, but it definitely has that shade there. And it looks nice. It's almost like a beige goldish. Yeah, but it looks good. And you can see the accents there on all three colors. The stainless steel reflecting and changing color there. Quite nice. I like that. Closer look here at the gold after placing these down carefully, because I don't want to mess this up. Let's move that over to the side. So here's a closer look, of course, at the lenses there. It looks very nice. And here, like I mentioned, on all the other colors, you also get that white LED, which looks so much better than previous years, which was a little bit yellow. Apple was doing like that duotone thing or whatever, but now it's like a bunch of mini LEDs in there. So that flash should work better as well. And there you go. We got the LiDAR sensor right here, and it looks really good. Here's the sides. Fingerprints and smudges. The gold is going to show quite a bit of smudges here on the stainless steel. By default, the stainless steel is going to just show fingerprints in general, but you can see how that looks there. The back, not that much. Since it is a light color, you're not going to be able to see many, if any, fingerprints at all back here. Definitely more noticeable on these darker deep black and space black colors, or deep purple and space black. Not so much on this gold or the silver, just because they're bright. And so smudges in the back, never really going to be an issue. On the side, a little bit, but not much. Now, how's the color going to look in cases? Well, that brings us to the next portion of the video, which is how does this look with cases? Now, this portion of the video is brought to you by the folks over at CASETiFY, so thanks to them for sponsoring this video. And yeah, let's go ahead and see how the color looks with a couple of cases that we have here for the Max as well as the normal one. So these are all part of CASETiFY's new Impact series for the iPhone 14. And these years have new technology that CASETiFY has actually even patented. And this is called their new twister design right here, which has their technology called EcoShock, which basically is supposed to protect up to 5 times the actual military standard for dropping your phones. And they test this like 130 times to make sure that it doesn't wear off and that it's there, and that it can protect your phone more than a normal case, even though it's basically as thin as a normal case here on the edges. So let's go ahead and put this into this matte black case here with the gold so that you can see how that looks. Right here on the side, you can actually see that this case is made from recycled phone cases. So I actually take old phone cases, turn them into plastic, and then make these new cases out of that. So 65% recycled and plant-based material goes into these cases, which is actually pretty great. Even the little film plastics that they put on here are like 50% recycled plastic, which is also nice. And here you can see the gold's kind of showing through here at the bottom, on the sides here as well, and on the back, of course, with that black. So let's go ahead and try on one of these clear cases that are going to show your phone a little bit more. So let's go ahead for a straight clear case here. And here you can actually see the speckling here on the side of this case right here. It actually has those recycled cases and all that recycled material right there. So you can kind of see that, which is kind of neat. And I actually really like this a lot more than just straight up black, because it's also a little bit grippier here. And you can see your phone here on the back. Now, if you do get the gold one, the great thing about clear cases like this is that the fingerprints are not gonna show. So this and the silver phones, you're pretty much good to go with fingerprints and a clear case. And I really like that. So you can see your phone, plus also get that protection. Now, CASETiFY does also have these with MagSafe compatible backs so that you can use those with MagSafe, but these are also just wireless charging compatible by default. All these are gonna work with wireless chargers. Here, for example, is the gold of some color, which I really actually like this case on the gold phone, and I think I'm gonna love it as well on the silver phone. It just looks really nice, and these prints that you see here are actually part of like an artist series collaborations that CASETiFY makes. So they have a ton of cases on their website with a ton of different artists and collabs. They have like Harry Potter, Olivia Rodrigo, a bunch of different things on their website. You can even customize your own or create your own backs, which is really nice. And what I like about CASETiFY is actually their prints, they don't come off easily at all. And they're kind of matte finished, and they just look really great with the case, and I really like that. Of course, you can see here the strawberries, which we can put here on the Max here. And this is with a matte black back, so you can see a design here with a matte black, and then with a clear back, how different that looks. But it is very cool. You can see how vibrant and how colorful the prints are, and I really like that. My favorite one here out of all these is actually the duck one right over here. So let's try this one out. And lastly, we'll try the purple one out, and that'll do it for this portion of the video. So here you can see that. I really like that, and actually looks really great with the gold one here as well. So if you go to casetify.com/darkgadgets, you'll see the link down below in the description, as well as written right here. If you click that link, it's gonna automatically apply 15% off to your checkout, which is great. So if you decide to get one of these cases, make sure to click that link or go to that link, and you're gonna get that discount automatically taken off your purchase. Lastly, let's go ahead here and try on the purple case. And that'll do it here for the gold phone. All right, so there's the gold with the purple. In this particular purple case, it's kind of cool because it's kind of see-through, and you can kind of see that twister design right there with the Eco Shock. That's quite nice. And we're actually gonna go ahead and move on to a drop test as well, just so you can see how well this little case will protect your phone from just average everyday drops. Again here, this case is made from recycled phone cases. Very cool cases from the folks over at CASETiFY, and thanks for CASETiFY for sponsoring this portion of the video, as well as the upcoming drop test. All right, so here for the drop test, you're just getting ready for work. You're kind of going down the stairs, you see your dog, he spooks you, you drop your phone. Oh my gosh, and it's perfectly fine because of course, I mean, this is kind of a very low level drop, but you get your car keys, you're going outside, and you go to open your car. Oh my gosh, you open your car with the same hand. Oh, you dropped your phone on the cement, and it's perfectly fine. Again, it has a little scratch in the corner, but nothing too bad on the case, and of course, nothing happened to the phone. Lastly, you're enjoying the sun. Oh my gosh, you put too much sunscreen. Boom, the phone slips out of your hand. And again, it is perfectly fine. So this case protects for, you know, very simple everyday to-day drops, but if you have more extreme circumstances, CASETiFY does have a couple of other options with their impact line as well as bounce line for more protection. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and put all these cases away here off to the side. And yeah, let's go ahead and remove this. And let me actually just show you real quick here in person the color and while talking and texting, etc. So here we have both the Max here and the normal one. You can see the size difference here. My face. The Max is always huge. I definitely don't recommend it to most people. A lot of people get it, but most of you will be fine with the normal size and even the mini, which they got rid of. But let's go ahead here and put it here while talking so you can see that. How does that look? Pretty good, I think. Yeah, you can see it there. right here. Now while talking and texting there, can you even see the gold? Yeah, you can kind of see it there. And I actually really like it. For some reason, maybe it's more subtle than previous years, but I think last year I said that it's a color that I could definitely sport. I still see that, but I definitely don't like it more than purple or deep black for me. But if you like gold, I don't know if you liked really bright gold if you would like this, but if you like gold tones in general, beige tones, then you would really, really like this. I think it looks very classy and not too like gaudy or overstated, or it trying to like look like something that it isn't, because at the end of the day, they're not made of actual gold, so they shouldn't look like actual gold. But there it is. Again, both sizes right there, just so you can see that. And here's the difference here of me holding a normal Pro and then holding the Pro Max. These are definitely much bigger here with the Max. And there you go. So that is the Gold Pro. Very nice color. And if you've gotten gold in previous years, then you're still gonna like this one because not many changes to it and it still looks really, really nice and really classy. So yeah, that is the 14 Pro Gold. I really like it overall. You can't go wrong with this color either. Apple really doesn't make bad colors often on their phones, but when they do, I'm pretty vocal about it. I definitely don't like last year's Sierra Blue, and I've made that known. But here's Lightning to USB-C cable in the box, and basically absolutely nothing else. You just get an Apple sticker in there. And then a little thing that just basically says there's no SIM card slot this year, which there is not, so you can't put a SIM card in here. You have to do it electronically through your account, which I don't think is a good thing because it makes things complicated for a lot of people, but for some people it is going to simplify it and make it much easier. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye.